What's so interesting, too, that's part of the DNA of VERUS is the whole idea of being a spiritual father. I wonder, would you speak to that and share what's on your heart about that?
The name Verus, by the way, is a Latin word. I had to get my old high school Latin English dictionary out to know what that meant. It means true, real, authentic. It's the adjective form of veritas for truth. And when we started the house, we had this sort of 3-point mantra, I guess. Be known, know him, and make him known. The emphasis just on being true, authentic, real, and so on and so forth. So spiritual fathering is the main thing that is different, I think, between what we would call mentoring and spiritual fathering. I see mentoring as more of a seasonal kind of a thing for a year or two or this or that. It doesn't always end, but it tends to be more of a seasonal thing. The spiritual fathering, it ends up developing a lifetime relationship. I have guys that and I know many of you guys that are here today have the same experience that just become part of our life. I have one individual, I probably have as many pictures of him in my family room as I do of my own kids. What has helped me the most, my favorite book in the Bible is the Gospel of John. My favorite chapter is John 17. I spent a 4-day solo retreat in the Boundary Waters reading nothing but John 17. And what God showed me from that is what you really see there is Jesus' heart for his men. That's really what that chapter is all about. And I sort of saw about 10 or 11 things that were a part of Jesus' method of fathering men. And I remember when I first went into the ARC, I thought, I want to help all these guys. And it didn't take me long to be disabused of that idea. Just can't do it. It's not about numbers. It's about individuals. And so I think spiritual fathering is really focusing on just a handful of men, in our case, that we can get. The other thing that comes to me is Jesus saw things in his men that they did not see in themselves. He said, I have given them the glory that you gave me. He saw a glory in these men that they had no clue was true about them.
And that's part of our mission as a ministry.
Yep.
to recruit, to equip, and then to shepherd men who have a heart to be spiritual fathers.
Yeah.
And to come alongside the men that God's called us to walk with.
I think that's our DNA, is really spiritual fathering. Yeah. And just doing that in community. And I think that's the most we can do for the men.